Hello everyone, and welcome back to the Toonami channel, the TV channel you always wanted but never got. For this video, we will be covering the entirety of the year 2002. If you haven't watched the first video in this series, I will include a link in the description so you can watch that. But as a quick refresher, the goal of this series is to create an ongoing 24-hour schedule for a hypothetical Toonami channel. Last time we covered 2001, so let's take a quick look at where we left off. Before getting into the schedule, I do need to make a correction. In the last video, I had Beast Wars on the schedule. While Beast Wars did air briefly on Toonami in 1998, the broadcast rights transferred over to Fox in 1999. Therefore, it would be impossible for the show to air on the Toonami channel in 2001. On the schedule, I've replaced Beast Wars with another episode of Thundercats. Looking at the schedule again, I do think it needs a bit more structure. We do have some blocks, those being the primetime block from 6:30 to 10, the giant robot block from 10 to midnight, 2 episodes of Cowboy Bebop, and a repeat of the primetime block from 1 to 4:30 a.m. We had a special New Year's Eve marathon of Cardcaptors, which served as a second debut of the show. The first 8 episodes were aired on New Year's Eve, and the show will air in the proper order going forward. Now, we need to make a schedule for New Year's Day. What was Cartoon Network doing on New Year's Day 2002?
2K1 is finally over, and Toonami's gonna ring in 2K2 right, with all the wrong people. All this week, log on to Toonami.com and vote for the villain you love to hate. Watch Cartoon Network, New Year's Eve, midnight, when the ball drops. It's on. 4 hours of the worst in the universe, doing what they do best. Make your New Year's evil. Let the games. Only Toonami.
On New Year's Day, Toonami on Cartoon Network had a special night of New Year's Evil marathon. There was a poll on their website for users to choose their favorite villains. The 7 winners of the poll would get an episode featuring them in the marathon, and the winner would get 2 episodes. Viewers could vote for Cell from Dragon Ball Z, Ink from Batman Beyond, Frieza from DBZ, Blight from Batman Beyond, Raditz from DBZ, Zex from Gundam Wing, the Androids from DBZ, Trez from Gundam Wing, Majin Buu from DBZ, Char from Mobile Suit Gundam, Joker from Batman, Mum-Ra from Thundercats, Harley Quinn from Batman, the McDougal Brothers from Outlaw Star, Clayface from Batman, the K-Pirates from Outlaw Star, Mr. Freeze from Batman, Megabyte from Reboot, Lex Luthor from Superman, Hexadecimal from Reboot, Brainiac from Superman, Daemon from Reboot, Bizarro from Superman, Kagato from Tenchi Muyo, and Darkseid from Superman.
That's it. The votes have been counted. The greatest villain of them all, Majin Buu.
I'm so excited!
Let's get this party started with a vengeance. A night of New Year's Evil is next. Only Toonami.
The winners were Majin Buu, Cell, Raditz, Zex, Kagato, Char, and Joker. Majin Buu would get 2 episodes as he was the winner. I think the Toonami channel can expand this marathon and will do an episode for every character on the poll. The order will be based on the results, but we don't know the order past the first 7, so I'm going to order them as they're ordered on the poll. I picked out episodes for each character except for the reboot characters. That is actually the only show on this list that I haven't seen, so I'll leave that to any reboot fans who are watching. We need episodes highlighting Megabyte, Hexadecimal, and Daemon. Tell me your picks in the comments. I won't go into detail about why I picked each episode because there's no way I can avoid spoilers if I do. So if you want to know more, look up the episode for yourself and feel free to judge my decisions. Now we need to set up a regular schedule for January. Remember that Cardcaptors is now airing on Toonami, and this time it's sticking around for more than 1 month. We'll put it in the 6:30 p.m. time slot where it will start the primetime block. And this means it will also air at 1 a.m. right after Cowboy Bebop. Meanwhile, Gundam 0080, which used to have this slot, will be moved to 11 p.m., joining the giant robot block. It will actually share a time slot with Gundam the 8th MS team, similar to how the Tenchi shows share a slot. The 8th MS team is only 12 episodes, and 0080 is only 6, so they'll trade off frequently. Moving on to February, we have 2 new shows joining the network.
Labor, a robot specifically designed for heavy industrial work. The rise of labors propagated a revolution in industry, but also in criminal activity. The police therefore created a special unit, the Patrol Labor, and thus, the birth of Pat Labor.
All units, begin the attack! Commence counterattack!
Let's get him, Zeke! Hold your position! Maintain firing stance! Fiona! It's not over! I might have been down, but I'm certainly not out.
Prepare yourself. This is a battle to the finish!
Pat Labor debuted on Toonami Reactor, and Zoid's Chaos Sentry premiered on Cartoon Network, but I think both will be right home on the Toonami channel. For those unaware, Chaos Sentry is actually the original Zoids show, while New Sentry is the second. They came to the US in the wrong order, but both can stand on their own, so it didn't really matter. Zoid's Chaos Sentry will take the 5:30 slot right before Zoid's New Sentry. Pat Labor will air at 7 in the primetime block. Harlock Saga will be pushed out of primetime and will be moved to 2 earlier time slots. In March, we're getting 3 new shows, and the first one is a big one.
On the road of life, second chances are rare.
Watch out, kid!
But for Yusuke Urameshina, fate has intervened.
This is weird.
You have all that's required to be detective of the spirit world.
That's a fancy title.
Between the world of the living and the realm of the dead, he is both champion and protector. Yu Yu Hakusho, tonight at 6.
Now die.
Only Toonami.
Now commencing Operation Stardust.
Don't be a fool! It's the Xeon! They stole Unit 2 and it's armed with the nuke! It's the Xeon!
We must live on to carry out the will of our leader. We don't have the strength to move against them now.
We must prevent that weapon from being used.
Let's go now!
Gundam moving out!
Xeon will rise again. To victory! Life or death!
How dare you!
Gundam 0083, tonight at 12:30.
Right wing Keeper, shield!
Roger. Coordinates set. Engaging shields from S0 to S3.
Hurry up!
Red alert, pilots. We will go with formation 5B. Engage attack right now.
Victims approaching from
Don't
the
let
left
the
side.
enemy get anywhere near
I
Zion.
see them! Energy recharge complete.
Being called. Floating in the vast darkness of space exists the pilot training academy. Go.
We humans cannot lose the last star.
Pilot candidate, tonight at midnight.
Yu Yu Hakusho, Gundam 0083, and Pilot Candidate would all premiere on Adult Swim at the end of February. We're going to let Adult Swim have exclusivity for a few weeks, and then the Toonami channel will add these to the lineup. All 3 shows will be added to the primetime block, meaning that they will also air at 1 a.m. following Cowboy Bebop. This provides a chance to air both the cut and uncut versions of Yu Yu Hakusho so it can reach both younger and older audiences. Card Captors, Record of Lotus War, and Pat Labor will be pushed out of primetime, but they will still air earlier in the day. This schedule will continue through April, but May will bring a brand new show. An intense show. An action-packed show. A show that you probably can't even handle.
Oh, chicka, 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 when you're in the jam. Chicka, chicka, remember I'm your ham.
What's going on here?
When you need a man. Oh, cushy, 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 remember I'm your...
Well, they are kind of cute.
What are we standing here for? Out of the way! Follow me! If I weren't so excited, I'd be confused.
Hamtaro premiered on Toonami in June of 2002, but the Toonami channel will get a few weeks early in May. Maybe you love Hamtaro, maybe you hate Hamtaro, but it brings some much needed variety to the network. In fact, we're going to reorganize the schedule to make a kids block in the morning. Starting at 7 a.m. with Powerpuff Girls, then 2 episodes of Hamtaro. The shows will then age up a bit with Batman, Superman, Justice League, and Batman Beyond, but at least it's all appropriate for kids. This will be named Toonami Rising Sun, taking the name from the block on Cartoon Network. Toonami is about to have an awesome summer with 4 new shows and 1 new movie. I think we can make this into a big, summer-long event with a new show premiering every week and then the movie premiering the week after that. So 5 weeks of premieres starting in July.
Ladies and gentlemen, over the years, Toonami's given you some of the greatest cartoon shows ever made. Now we're proud to present our newest edition, a program about love, honor, sacrifice, revenge, and a whole lot of destruction. Let's get things started. Gundam fight all set, ready, go!
I will get rid of them with my own hands.
Your crime shall not go unpunished.
You still haven't figured out my true identity. Let's do it.
Now, fire!
What's happening? They think of the planet Earth as nothing more than a playground.
Prove your worth to the Shaolin Temple.
Totally insane.
Take this! My love, my anger, and all of my sorrow! You intend to shoot your own brother? Will never be forgiven!
G Gundam, premiering next Monday at 5. Only Toonami.
He has come to enslave Eternia.
I am Skeletor, overlord of evil.
His power knows no limits.
Have you the faintest inkling to whom you speak?
His hordes will stop at nothing. Unfortunately, they don't stand a chance.
I believe I'm going to gag.
Toonami presents an all-new original series, Masters of the Universe. Friday, August 30th at 6. Only Toonami.
Attention, nations of the world.
An evil force is tearing our country apart.
Face the new dark age.
Their name is Cobra.
Hit the deck! It's Cobra!
The only soldiers for the job are a team of real American heroes.
Let's take them!
G.I. Joe. Tonight at 12:30.
Yes!
Only Toonami.
Now we know.
And knowing is half the battle.
Yo, Joe. The age-old battle between Autobots and Decepticons has shifted to Earth. You have no way to stop us. Whoever can possess the Minicons will command their great power. Now, every Transformer in the universe will fight to claim them or die trying. Now, 5 days a week, Transformers Armada, starting next Monday at 5:30. Much more than meets the eye. Turn it up. Only Toonami.
G Gundam, He-Man and the Masters of the Universe, G.I. Joe, A Real American Hero, and Transformers Armada will all premiere over the summer. Transformers Armada and G Gundam will take primetime slots, pushing out Pilot Candidate and Gundam 0083. We'll add Gundam 0083 to the Giant Robot block, where it will share a slot with the 8th MS team and 0080. 0083 only has 13 episodes, so with all 3 combined, the 3 shows have 31 episodes. In my opinion, this is still a reasonable amount to cycle through, and each show will get plenty of airtime. Pilot Candidate will be moved to 1 a.m. after Cowboy Bebop. This breaks the tradition of repeating the primetime block. We'll explore this idea further very soon, but before that, we still need to talk about this new movie.
Every Friday at 4, Toonami makes the jump to hyperspace. And to kick it off, you get to pick our first in-flight movie.
Think of the fun.
All this week, go to Toonami.com and vote for your favorite Batman feature.
Helps if you're prepared. You better get with that.
Grab your ticket. Come get with it. The choice is yours. Only Toonami. The choice has been made, so grab your ticket, come get with it, and check the in-flight movie you picked online. This Friday at 4, Toonami makes the jump to hyperspace. So kick back, relax, we got you covered. Only Toonami.
Batman Beyond: Return of the Joker premiered on Toonami in August of 2002. This movie was famously, or infamously, edited for violent content. The original version would receive a PG-13 rating, which is just too spicy for Cartoon Network. I think that I've unintentionally made the Toonami channel a bit more mature than the Toonami block on Cartoon Network, not by a wide margin, but I think the difference is there. So I think it would be interesting if the Toonami channel aired the uncut version of Return of the Joker, while Cartoon Network would air the cut version. And really, it's just a PG-13 movie. Let's meet people halfway and put a parental guidance disclaimer before the movie. As the summer draws to a close, a beloved classic anime would come to Adult Swim.
Inuyasha!
Kagome!
Inuyasha!
Kagome!
Inuyasha!
Kagome!
Inuyasha!
Kagome!
Inuyasha!
Kagome!
Inuyasha!
Kagome! Kagome!
Inuyasha!
Kagome!
Inuyasha!
Kagome!
Inuyasha!
Kagome!
Inuyasha!
Kagome!
Inuyasha! Inuyasha!
Kagome!
Inuyasha!
Inuyasha premiered on Adult Swim at the end of August 2002. The Toonami channel will get it a few weeks later in September. And with this, I want to introduce the Midnight Run. We've already kind of had a midnight run with Cowboy Bebop, but I think that we can expand it to make a big block as a parallel to Adult Swim. The block will start with 2 episodes of Cowboy Bebop at midnight, followed by 2 episodes of Inuyasha at 1 a.m. After that, Yu Yu Hakusho, Pilot Candidate, Outlaw Star, and Tenchi Muyo will continue the block until 4 a.m. Outlaw Star and Tenchi Muyo will be phased out of the daytime schedule as time goes on and will air mostly uncut on the Midnight Run. In addition to all of this, we have another new movie to show off.
Hogarth Hughes was just another boy. One stormy night changed his life forever. Now, the love of a boy and his giant robot must save us all.
Go to Code Red! Repeat! Code Red! Order, sir!
Don't shoot! Don't
Launch
shoot!
the missile now!
The Iron Giant, next Friday at 4.
The Iron Giant had previously aired on Cartoon Network, but it aired on Toonami in September of 2002. If you think this movie doesn't belong on Toonami, may I remind you that it's literally about a giant robot. This is basically just American Gigantor, which means it's a fantastic movie and you should go watch it if you haven't already. We're approaching the end of 2002, but November brings us 2 juggernauts of kids programming.
Introductions are not necessary.
Pokeball, go!
Appearances can be deceiving. And action is the name of the game. It's Pokemon, the first season. See the show that became a global phenomenon and launched 1,000 battles. Pokemon is on Cartoon Network.
We got Pidgeotto! Pikachu!
Pokemon, the first season. Tonight at 9 on Cartoon Network. Duel Monsters is the name of the game, and Yugi and his friends know how to play it. But there's a new player in town who is upping the ante.
Seto Kaiba! Kaiba!
Kaiba is taking Duel Monsters to the next level.
Maybe we could all duel together sometime.
You wouldn't last 2 minutes in a duel against me.
Using the Millennium Puzzle, Yugi must fight Kaiba and his monsters.
Exodia!
The Judge Man!
Dark Magician!
Yu-Gi-Oh! Tonight at 9:30 on Cartoon Network.
Pokemon and Yu-Gi-Oh! Both came to Cartoon Network in November 2002. They had previously aired on Kids WB, and now it was finally Cartoon Network's turn. They wouldn't come to Toonami until years later, but I think they'll fit in perfectly, especially on the Rising Sun Kids block. Both shows will air in the morning at 7 and 7:30, and again in the early evening at 5:30 and 6. Powerpuff Girls has officially left the channel, which is sad, but it still has a home on Cartoon Network. This has been a productive year. We formed 2 new blocks and brought plenty of new shows to the channel. Kids now have The Rising Sun, and adults have The Midnight Run. After such a good year, we need to have a celebration. But to celebrate New Year's Eve 2002, we gotta get back to the past.
We have come to destroy you.
Your search is over. Come and get me.
The sword!
The samurai!
Long ago, he came to us in our time of need. His name was Jack.
Samurai Jack was a hit on Cartoon Network, and it came to Toonami at the end of December. The Toonami channel will give it the welcome that it deserves with a full marathon of Season 1. This will air at 3 o'clock in the afternoon and run until 9:30 p.m. 13 episodes of Samurai Jack sounds like a great way to spend New Year's Eve. But we haven't reached midnight yet. The Toonami channel is going to end the year with an animated masterpiece featuring some familiar faces.
14 years after the One-Year War, Zeon forces yearn for redemption. Char, the leader of this rabble, has hatched a plan.
We will discipline the people who continue to live on Earth and eliminate the source of any wars in Earth's sphere.
Under the guise of surrender, Zeon will make their final assault.
What are they up to? Char, what are you thinking?
Deeming Earthlings so vile a creature, Char schemes to save the planet by destroying the people.
The Earth cannot go on like this any longer.
No one has the right to punish human beings that way.
Only the Londo Bell, Amuro Ray, and his Gundam stand in their way. Mobile Suit Gundam, Char's Counterattack. Saturday, January 4th at 11 p.m. An Adult Swim exclusive. Revenge is a dish best served cold.
Mobile Suit Gundam Char's Counterattack aired on Adult Swim on January 4th, 2003. Personally, I rank this among the best anime films of all time, so of course I'm going to end the year with it. I try to be objective with these videos, but sometimes things just work out in my favor. And with that grand finale, we have reached the end of 2002. The Toonami channel is still going strong, and so am I. I'm really enjoying these videos, and I hope you are as well. If so, please give it a like and consider subscribing. I plan to keep on making these Toonami videos, so stay tuned. Later.